What's going on, everybody? Good afternoon on this cold, rainy Sunday afternoon. As y'all probably noticed, been a little later on the weekends, y'all, and I think I may end up having to just do another. I'm going to maybe reschedule my weekends podcast, y'all. I'll mention it here in a minute. The new schedule for now, right? Could change, but I think just sometimes due to me working a little later on Friday and Saturday night, some of these football games and partying and all that stuff. I should say parties and partying. Party just riding around doing my Ubers and stuff. Sometimes ends up being late, especially if I go out of town like I did last night. I went down to Columbia to work Clemson Carolina game yesterday. So, but yeah, here we are, and we'll go ahead and get started today. Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. I'm doing best as I can. Just found out about the passing away of an acquaintance of mine, former co-worker. I volunteered, but he was paid. Passed away of cancer, so it's really challenging to hear that news this morning. He's definitely gonna be missed. His name's Andy. He's a former sheriff's deputy here in our county that I knew fairly well. So take some time to remember him, some thoughts, prayers, our way, also towards the family and other friends of his as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and welcome everybody this morning. Before we do that, y'all, I'm gonna light my candle first. Signifies cleansing and purity. All right. There we go. Now I'll officially welcome everybody to the Daily Reader podcast on the Tony's Journey YouTube channel, where we read from a daily reader or a devotional, and we learn tools and principles, including but not limited to prayer, meditation, and breath work that help us to stay more present and to live better lives. We meet on here daily, y'all, but I'm going to change that. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to do Monday through Fridays. We're going to keep it at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. And you know what, y'all? I think I'm going to keep it. Let's keep it daily, 11:30 Eastern time. But there is, just knowing that there is going to be times like this past weekend where I'm going to have to reschedule. I will let y'all know when I do the reschedule. It's probably going to be closer to like noon, or maybe even sometimes, I don't know, probably the latest, probably I'd say probably 1:30 p.m. for the most part. Shouldn't be later than 1:30, but just due to the scheduling and things like that. And it shouldn't be more than one day a week, to be honest, y'all. Shouldn't be doing it going forward. Shouldn't be more than one day a week. Might be twice from time to time, but if it gets like where it's going to be a problem, I'll definitely let y'all know, and then we'll just do another schedule for the weekend. So we'll do one during the week, 11:30 a.m., and then on a weekend we'll do like maybe 1:30 p.m. or something like that. So it's going to be a problem, but for now it's not going to be a problem. I don't think it's just going to be from time to time that I do that. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to this channel for future video updates and podcast episodes. Okay, so go ahead and get somewhere, come to a stopping point, whatever you have going on this afternoon, and just find somewhere safe where you can get comfortable for the next few minutes, probably 10 minutes or so. I'll give y'all some time to do that. If you drink anything this morning, cheers to you. Got some good purified water here. Then we're going to jump right into our gratitude this morning. Curdy, I'm doing pretty good this afternoon, best as can be, right? Just found out about the passing of a acquaintance of mine. Otherwise, I'm doing okay. How about yourself? How's things going on your end? Alright, so y'all should be somewhere by now, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Y'all, we're going to get started with gratitude. As usual, I believe gratitude is very important. Something we can actually, one thing we can hold on to in life. A lot of times, sometimes we can hold on to things, sometimes we can't, right? But I think everything in life is definitely temporary. Change is the only thing permanent for the most part. As I notice as I go through life, detachment is really, it's hard to not become attached to other people, places, and things. But I find that the less that I am attached to other people, places, and things, the less I suffer when things happen in life that don't go as expected, right, or as planned. So it makes things a little bit easier, but still, it's still kind of challenging sometimes because it's hard not to get attached, right? You're attached to people, attached to your pets, but they teach in Buddhism non-attachment to the outcome, and just non-attachment in general to things in life. Like if I have an attachment of something going one way and then it goes another way, then I'm going to suffer when it goes another way like I didn't expect it to, right? So it's a principle I do my best to live by. So when I say I'm perfect, I'm not, far from it, but just improving, making more improvements every single day, right? That's what matters. Getting better and improving. So we can get attached to our thoughts, our beliefs, attitudes as well, right? We can, and then when something hits us that it goes against that, then we suffer if we're attached to even our own ways. We get attached to our own ways. Get attached to my cat. She passed away a while back. I was really attached to her. Uh, oh no, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Are you drinking enough water? You hydrating enough? Getting a lot of fruit and vegetables in you? Yeah, definitely not. Probably not back. Probably not actually your back. Probably sound like it's probably your kidneys, like we talked about before. And you said you recently went in to get that looked at. So I think that's what you told me. It was not actually back issue, but kidney issue. All right, y'all. So go ahead and close your eyes. We're gonna go ahead and get going with our relaxation process. I think I've ranted enough, but trust y'all got some good stuff out of that you can maybe use and apply to your life. So, if it's comfortable for you doing so, go ahead and close your eyes. And just take some slow, deep breaths, breathing in your nose, out your mouth. This morning we're going to put our attention on the music. Y'all give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I heard something like a vehicle crank up at my grandmother's house or something. I think it's back on the other side back there on somebody else's property. It just for the moment, take some time just to be here now. No need to get all in your head and to run off in the future. Worry about the future. Just accept the present moment for what it is. Let go of the past. No need to carry all them burdens around. It's not meant to be carried around. Even the Bible says God's yoke is easy and light. Cast all your cares on Him or her, however you look at God. Look at God as both, having both masculine and feminine traits. Alright, y'all, so I'm going to go ahead and take a couple more breaths. In your nose, out your mouth. We'll do a final breath as well. So go ahead and take in deep as you can on the inhale and the exhale. And blow it out audibly, releasing any stress or tension, any additional stress or tension you might be holding on to in the body. So inhale and exhale. We'll do the healer's prayer now. I'm only here to be truly helpful. I'm here to represent him or her who sent me. I do not have to worry about what to say or what to do, because he or she who sent me will direct me. I am content to be wherever he or she wishes, knowing that he or she goes there with me. I will be healed as I let him or her teach me to heal. And that's from chapter 2 of Course in Miracles. Y'all, today's reading is from November 30th. So I'm gonna get some more light on. Y'all give me a minute here and then we'll get rolling. Alright, let's jump right into it. It says, while listening to others share at Al-Anon meetings, I became aware that I hold myself to unrealistically high standards. I expect myself to be less fallible than everyone else. I acquired this character defect as a child in my attempts to control my addict father by pleasing or appeasing him. Give me a second, y'all. I forgot to turn my ringer off. There we go. It might have served a purpose then, no matter how illusory it was, but it doesn't work for me now. Such perfectionism perpetuates dissatisfaction and low self-esteem. What makes me think I'm different from everyone else? It's one thing to strive to do my best, but it's quite another to punish myself if results fall short of my high expectations. I am human after all. It is in our very nature to have faults and limitations. In my misguided quest for excellence, I often act as if my personal slogan were, if it's worth doing, it's worth making a project out of it. I'll read that again. In my misguided quest for excellence, I often act as if my personal slogan were, if it's worth doing, it's worth making a major project out of it. As a result, I usually don't have enough time to finish many projects. Rather, they languish in various stages of flawless incompletion. I need to remind myself, continuing to practice, keep it simple, and I'm getting better at that. Recently, for the first time in my life, I heard myself say, that's good enough. The 7th step states, humbly asked him to remove our shortcomings, To do so requires me to acknowledge my humanity, including my perfectionism. To be humble is to accept my place in the universe. It's unrealistic to expect perfection from an imperfect being in an imperfect world. The only perfection I can hope to attain is to be perfectly imperfect. Thought for the day: a mistake a day keeps my perfectionism at bay. Today I'll endeavor to enjoy my humanness. My sponsor's gentle reminder of progress, not perfection, encourages me to give myself credit. That's from the book How Al-Anon Works for Family and Friends of Alcoholics, page 323. Good stuff, y'all. So this is interesting. I think that God, I don't know, it's things I question from time to time. If God's perfect, why did he create imperfect humans? It's very interesting. I don't really know, y'all. Or maybe we was created perfect, and then we kind of slid into imperfection with the ego and people around us, our environment. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, y'all. I think I'm on a journey to move back towards perfectionism in my life as best as I can. Right now, I'm not going to make mistakes, because it's going to happen, but I kind of think that it's hard to think a baby is not created perfect, right? Or an imperfect baby is born in this world. I think maybe that we're created perfect, and then we just things happen, right? Hurts come, different mistake other people make or whatever causes to, I mean, sometimes cause pain, cause suffering in our lives. But I'm just reminded that it's about progress, not perfection, right? Just continue making progress, I think, towards perfection in my life. But just not to beat myself up when I make mistakes, right? That's really what speaks to me about this. Just know that I'm going to make mistakes. It's okay that I make mistakes. It's not something I got to punish myself for. None of that, right? And keep it simple. It's another slogan. I believe is really powerful. So yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. If y'all got anything else out of that y'all want to add, or take away, whatever, right? Throw it out there. I'd be happy to see your thoughts on this reading. Love to see your thoughts on this reading. So just leave them below in the comments. That reminds me, y'all, I'm actually realized we didn't do our gratitudes. I'm going to do our gratitude at the very end right now. I am grateful for the warm weather, y'all. I really love the warm weather. Now we're dealing with all this cold weather that I can't stand. But I just accept it, right? I'm accepting the cold weather. The cold weather's here for right now. The warm will eventually be back. But yeah, do my best to accept that. And yeah, just live with it, right? Try not to fight it, because it is what it is, right? It's things that happen in life. It's good just to accept it. A lot of times, just accept it. And yeah, so kind of where I'm at with things, and I think the gratitude is really grateful for the warm weather. So if y'all have something, y'all think of something. If you don't have anything, just think of something that you're grateful for, and you can leave it below in the comments. I always love to read those. So it's like a lot of y'all are on here right now. I think I've seen one of y'all, maybe two of y'all pop off. So without further ado, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and finish it up then. And it looks like tomorrow is going to be the first day of December. First day of December. So, looking forward to that. Looking forward to that reading tomorrow. And I don't want to put my book down here. I got to hang on to it. So I got to take a picture of what we just read and put it out there and share it. So y'all take care. God bless. As always, y'all. Peace and love.